Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M40. It's the, or M43 actually, and it's the Tier 8 American SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Cliff, and it's under the command of Ander 6. Now you can see this is a special M43 because it's got the 8-inch howitzer, a mark of excellence, and the What Arty Noobs logo on the side. And that's kindly prepared by Sir Rusty. And battle has commenced. Nope. Bit of a traffic jam. Yep. Sorted that out. And it's a rather beautiful skin, that. And it's freely available to anyone who wants it. Sir Rusty has kindly provided it free of charge. That's very nice of him. Okay, we're taking up a position in the bush. And we're preparing to shoot at the enemy. Now, it may interest you to know that they only built 24 M43s during the war, and they converted a further 24 M40s into M43s later on. Fires around in there at the Chrysler. We don't seem to get any results off that one, so first shot might not be a hit, but he's changed position to avoid counter battery. 38.81 seconds on the reload. I'm using Aslains mods for any of those who are interested, and it's the Damocles sight which gives the time of flight and also the reload time in a digital readout. I'm also using aiming mods which help tell you how long before you're fully dialed in on target. Now we're looking at the place where the Arty normally hides in the Western Pass, and we're looking at those bushes from above because it's easier to see the tracer when you look from above. And you scan and look visually. Can you see them? There's one enemy Arty on the enemy team. It's a GW Panther, GW Tiger Panther, Porsche rather. Almost said GW Panther. It's not. It's a Tier 8, so it's a German GW Tiger P. Well, no sign there. So we're going to have a look at some of the tanks, and we're going to Type 4 Heavy in the Western Pass now. We fire around in, and direct hit! 270 hit points, and you can see Ander 6 is well prepared to keep moving and adjusting his firing position so that the enemy can't counter battery him. And again, he's gone back to looking at those bushes. Sometimes it helps if you turn off all visual cues altogether using your V key, and then the tracer becomes much more obvious when they shoot. No sign of them yet. You just have to remember to put the V key back on before you're ready to go. Okay, we're ready to shoot. And he's having another quick look. Okay, we've got an enemy. Oh, in fact, there's several. It's a Chrysler. And we've got a whole bunch of enemies trying to climb up onto the second plateau, as well as the T26E4, the Super Pershing. We're going to go for that Chrysler. If we do, we're going to have to splash him. Again, he's looking for counter battery. Can he see the enemy Arty at all? See the tracer? Nothing visible at the moment. You don't want to leave counter battery too long, because otherwise you're going to be missing out on hitting tank targets, which obviously need your attention. We've got a Panther 2 now, Yak Panther 2, and he's fairly visible, but there is a Type 59 that was just taken out. Which one's he going to go for? Oh, the GW Tiger P has been found, and we can very definitely hit him as he's on the way down that cliff. He's changing his firing position. We fire the round in, and direct hit wipes him out. 37 hit points, and that's a good counter battery. And we've also got an AFK tank, a 112 in the cap area, and a Borsig and a Lerva on the hill. I'd say the Borsig will actually make a better target. It's got very low armour, so any hit that lands near it is going to do a huge amount of damage to it. But we're still reloading, 6 seconds to go. Now, remember where that 112 was? It was slightly to the right of that position. If you look at the mini-map, you can see here, if you've got these mods from Aslains, you'll see where the position was last seen. No guarantee he's still there, but probably. Fires at the lurver. And it's a splash, 272. Lands next door to him. And it appears the 112 has come to life, so there just goes to prove that they're not always where they're supposed to be, and the 112 is now taking damage. Okay, 15 seconds to go for the reload to complete. Our team seems to be doing quite well, because they've got the 2 tanks up. No, yes, there's still 2 tanks up at the moment. They've just lost our 112 as well. And are we going to hit those tank destroyers? Well, the Jagdtiger 88 seems to be hiding quite nicely in that corner. There's a Borsig on the other side of the corner. Just over to the right. I think he's ignoring that for the moment. If I take out the mini-map... Oh, no, we still can't see it on the mini-map. But it is there. He's fired a round in to splash the Jagdtiger, and he's changing his position, although it's not necessary now, because once you've taken out the enemy Arty, you can fire from any position you like, and the enemy won't know where you are. It's all a matter of finding the perfect firing position. And that looks okay. Now we can get shots on that Chrysler. Okay. And I believe that there's probably another tank in there as well. Oh, Chrysler's gone. There's a Lurver, a T26E4, the Borsig, and an Object 704. Well, we can't see the Object 704 at the moment. Oh, no, we can, yes. We just spotted him. There he is. And we're loaded and ready to go. So we've just got to dial in. And it's 6 seconds to dial in completely to make it an accurate shot. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Now it's complete. And the shell goes exactly where it, well, near enough exactly where it was aimed. So you can see the value of having the aim timer just to the right of the reticule. I use that quite a lot actually, because I must admit, I used to fire prematurely. Like most players, you want to get the shell out as quickly as possible to do some damage, but if you don't fire it accurately, you can miss out. Okay, we've got a Borsig and a Lurver, and they're both very low hit points. Potential Bombardier here. If he puts the shell next to them, round out. Oh, he gets them both! But he did damage the Object 705 in the process, unfortunately. But the Object 705 said yes, affirmative, so he was quite happy with that. Even though he lost some hit points, he knows that both of the enemy were wiped out with one shot, so that's a Bombardier. And now we've just got the T26E4 and the Object 704 to deal with. And there's the Object 704. He's up on the hill. The T26 is in an Arty safe position, so we can't hit him. But we can certainly hit that 704. Oh, he's upside down. He's flipped. Oh, isn't that funny? He turned over on the rock and the round goes out. And yes, that killed him. And it counts as a blind shot kill, actually. That's amusing. So although he's only showing 3 kills, he actually managed to get 4. I say he's only showing 3 kills in the log. And he's moving again. And that's it. The game's over. The T26E4's out the game and it's all over. So let's have a look and see how we got on. And here's the end of battle results. It's a second class tanker and a 6 in the M40, M43. He also managed to pick up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 15. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. And that Bombardier for taking up the Lurver and the Borsig with 1 shot. And I'm sure his colleague was quite happy for that to happen, because the pair of them were causing a lot of trouble for him. If we look at the team scores, we can see that Anders came a little way down the table. He actually came in 6th position, 1,471 hit points of damage. Highest score on his team was the Prototypo's Standard B, who managed to get 4,816, but it was the 704 on the enemy team, the one who flipped himself over. He managed to get 5,967 hit points of damage, and he picks up the high caliber as well as the Top Gun because he got 6 kills, highest number of kills in the game. Prototypo got 4 and Anders 6 got 4 as well. And when it came to base XP, again, it's the Standard B with 1,212, and then we've got the Object 705 with 980, and then we've got Anders 6 with 904 base experience points. So let's have a look at detail. Well, he fired 8 rounds. He got 4 direct hits, 4 penetration, 5 splash. Damage of 1,471 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He did do some damage to his own tank in that exchange, 184 hit points of damage. And he damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 4 of them, and 822 hit points of stun assistance off 4 stuns. On a standard account, he did 19,966 credits worth, and he got personal missions payout of 2,598. And after the fine for damaging his colleague, 2,643, which I think his colleague would be quite happy to receive, he actually ended up with 19,921. And after he resupplied the ammunition, the 8-inch shells, he actually walked away with 4,961 credits. He also received 904 base XP, -2 for the damage to team, and 135 for the personal missions payout, meaning he took away 1,037 experience points altogether. So a very nice Bombardier, taking out 2 low health enemies. It's good that he recognised that they were in a position to be taken out as a Bombardier, and sometimes you just have to take the chance that your colleague is going to survive. And hope that he's going to survive, but certainly if you can get rid of 2 enemy tanks for the cost of 1 of your own, it can be very valuable to the team. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.